Glenn, we've got a minute or two. Just give any latecomers a moment to get into the room before I whisk them off to breakout rooms. Maybe tell us a little bit about yourself. I think that you're one of the most well-known people on the conference circuit, so introductions at this stage are perhaps not necessary, but go on, tell us anyway.
Okay, well, my name's Glenn Standish. I'm the Director of Studies here at International House Toruń, which is slightly further north from Bielsko-Biala, also here in Poland. And I've basically been teaching English for almost 18 years, mainly here in Poland. But of course, I have taught in a few other countries as well, also in the UK, and taught many different nationalities in the UK. But mainly, I'm used to teaching Polish students. So that's it about me. Hello, everybody. Good to see everybody. I hope you're all well and COVID-free, and I'm sure you're enjoying the conference as much as I am. And stay around for quiz time. I'm excited about the quiz, Chris.
Yeah, I can't wait because I'm actually going to be able to participate.
Yes, you can relax.
I can. Yes, my hosting duties will be over.
Yes. Yes, yeah. You're probably going to be pretty tired though afterwards.
Oh no, I mean it's not like we're finishing at 9 or anything. It's
no, not like some conferences.
So Glenn, I'm going to keep my I'll keep my microphone on, but I'll turn off the video so you don't have to look at me. Okay. And just shout out when you want anything, and I'll arrange the breakout rooms for you.
Okay. All right. So ready to go?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you very much. So good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to my talk, which is all about free speaking activities. So, speaking. Basically, what does it actually mean, free speaking? Very quickly, guys, in the chat box, get typing away. What do we mean by the term free speaking, guys? Let's see. Whether you're awake and still focused, let's see what things are. Okay, expressing ideas, no specific, exactly, Chris, thank you, no specific target language, just trying to get them to speak. Hello from Wrocław. Okay, yes, not practicing specific target language, spontaneous production, getting them talking as much as possible. Exactly, guys. So what is the main focus then on this type of activity? I basically just said, getting them to speak as much as possible. What's the main focus type? Conversations, spontaneously getting them talking. Fluency. Yes. Okay, great ideas, guys. Yeah, okay. So next question, why are free speaking activities so important to a balanced timetable? I mean, there's always talk about teacher talking time. And I argue teacher talking time is okay. I speak a lot. I'm sure Christmas speaks a lot as well. But as long as it's balanced and the students are also talking a lot as well. Okay. So this is why it's important to have free speaking activities to get them just talking. Of course, it was easier said than done. It was easy actually in the real world, in the real classroom. Sorry, but online, it is quite a challenge, and this is why we love Zoom, and this is why we love breakout rooms. Okay, so guys, again, get typing in the chat box. Give me some examples of free speaking activities that you may have done recently, either online or in the face-to-face classroom. Let's have a look, see what you guys got. Role playing, absolutely. I'm sure you know the book Role Plays Today, a very good book. Chatting, yeah, why not? Just ask them some questions at the beginning, get them talking. Practice a phone call, very nice. Yes, icebreakers. Talk about your recent success. Yeah, especially with business people, but could be with teenagers as well. I like that. Positivity. Okay. Oh dear, Elaine, you've ruined my first activity. Because that's exactly what we're going to be doing in a minute. Yes, we love Wordwolf. I'm sure a lot of you know Wordwolf. So let's move on. We're going to go into, because I've got a lot to do today and only got about half an hour. So the first activity, as Elaine said, yes, I call it the random Spinny question activity, yes, but you can call it what you want to call it. And as Elaine mentioned, Chris mentioned as well, it is on Wordwolf. So what I want you to do very quickly in your head, you can jot it down, 20 seconds. Can you think of one question that you would like to ask someone in this room today? That'd be nice. A nice question, nothing rude, nothing too personal, just a question that you would like to ask somebody in this room, okay? So for this, we will go to wordwolf.net, okay? Let me share my screen with you now. Need to find it. Okay. All right, so this is Wordwolf, lots of activities on there. There's Pelmanisms, other activities as well. I personally love the random wheel spinning thing. Yeah, okay, great guys. I see you've already got some questions typing in here as well. I've already started this. I think, you know, a really nice warmer activity to do with this, very, very simple. Make it as student generated as possible. You get them to come up with the questions. It doesn't necessarily just have to be questions. It could also be topics as well. What do they want to talk about? Again, personalization and making it, you know, based on the students' interests. No point getting them talking about something they're simply not interested in, especially with teenagers. Okay, so I've started the ball rolling for you guys. I'm sure you can see my screen here. First question, I've then put it in. What is one thing you've learned so far during this amazing conference? Yep. What do you like about teaching English online? Or maybe you don't like teaching online. What did you have for breakfast today? That's about as personal as it's going to get. Right, so let me look at your, okay, have you got any passions? Very nice, guys. Have you got any passions? If so, tell your partner. Yep. Okay, let's go for another one, number 5. Oh, yeah. Where are you going to travel after COVID? If there is going to be an after COVID. Oh, that's really pessimistic of me. Of course there is. Yes, we have to remain optimistic. Okay, that's a nice question. What is the most, or what difficult thing in teaching? For you in teaching, yes. Okay, let's do 2 more. What is close to your heart related to teaching? Yeah. What's close to your heart in teaching? Okay, I haven't got time to finish that. Okay, I've just seen the last one. Coffee or tea? Exactly. Okay, so then what we do is we simply click on done. Hopefully the internet connection is strong enough, and here we go. We have got our generated spinning wheel. There we go, with 8 questions. Of course, you can have more questions depending on how long you want. Okay, you can also share your remote control and get students to spin, especially teenagers. I love that. You know, kids love spinning the wheel themselves. But we're going to do this, and obviously in a normal situation, what I'll do is I'll spin the wheel. We've got a question, and I would then put them into breakout rooms for literally about 45 seconds or a minute and get them to discuss that question together in breakout rooms. I'm going to try and avoid breakout rooms for this activity today because anything could go wrong with, you know, 52 participants. Okay, so let's spin it. What's the question going to be, guys? Okay, what did you have for breakfast today? Personal question. So, Chris, can you unmute somebody who would like to, hands up, who would like to answer this question? Chris, can you see who would like to ask?
Yeah, don't see any hands up yet, so I'm
oh,
going to.
Afraid. Put your thumbs up.
Elaine Fang. Okay.
Okay, unmute Elaine. Hello, Elaine.
Hi, Glenn. How are you?
I'm very well. Hello. So, Elaine, what did you have for breakfast today?
Well, nothing special, just the usual avocado on toast.
Just the usual. Wow.
Yeah.
Avocado. That is not usual. That's nice. That's
I think Italian breakfast is just too light for me.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that sounds very healthy. Okay, very healthy indeed. So well done, Elaine. Now I'm going to spin the wheel again, Elaine, whilst you're there, and I want you to ask the next question to somebody else. And everybody else, put your hands up. Get ready.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Ask the next question, Elaine.
Okay, so what do you like about teaching English online?
Okay, Chris, can we find somebody who would like to answer this question?
Yeah, I think we've got Svetlana.
Yes.
Oh, Svetlana.
Thank you.
Hello.
I love the fact that you can actually teach bigger classes than you normally teach in a normal classroom. So lots of people can be involved. And also I love the idea that lots of online facilities can be used straight away without like fiddling with them in the classroom. I mean, you can show a video, you can play an online game, and you actually can use some online facilities.
Yeah, it's great. And you can teach, people anywhere in the world.
Absolutely.
Anybody can drop in at a click of a switch into your lesson. So yeah, very, very good. Okay, brilliant. Well done. And now stay where you are. You're going to ask the last question. We're going to spin it one more time. And Chris, let's see somebody else. Oh yes, it's the coffee or tea question. Okay, so it's a short question, so you don't need to ask that. Coffee or tea? Chris, who's it going to be?
We've got an Ali.
Ali. Hi, Ali.
Sorry, I accidentally muted Ali.
that happens often. That it was.
Yeah, I clicked just as she unmuted herself. That's.
There you go. Hi.
Hello. Welcome.
Yes, I would say I like tea, but a lot of times I'll drink coffee just to wake up.
Yeah, like I'm doing right now. Black coffee. Keep me going throughout the day. Absolutely. Well done, Ali. Fantastic. Good stuff. And guys, you got the idea. Okay. Now, normally that would be a lot more interactive between students. I would get them to do that in breakout rooms, spin the wheel and get them to discuss. And it's really, really nice because it's absolutely 100% student generated. I didn't come up with those questions. They did. And that's very, very nice. And of course, you can focus on error correction and stuff like that when inputting the questions. Okay, so let's go back to my PowerPoint. Okay, and now we're going, hopefully everybody can see that, we're going to move on to task number 2. This one will be involving breakout rooms. Fingers crossed it's going to go okay. So this one I call expanding flashcards. Okay. Now I'm sure every good school has loads of flashcards. Here at International House Tour, these date back from back to about 1990, I think, or early 90s. There are loads of laminated pictures from catalogs, magazines, you name it, just random pictures. Yeah, and to be honest, a lot of the time they're just sitting on the shelf collecting dust, but it's great to still use these flashcards. These ones are about people. Okay, just a second, I see somebody's chatting in the chat box. Oh, I can't get the chat box right now. Doesn't matter. Okay, so what we're going to do with this is I'm going to show you a flashcard in a second. Okay, and the first question I will ask you about this flashcard, and I'm going to ask you verbally. Okay, then you're going to discuss that question together in breakout rooms. Okay, Chris, I hope you're getting ready to put the people into breakout rooms. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of toing and froing from breakout rooms. I'm warning you now. Then the next questions will then be broadcasted into the breakout room. So when you see the question come up as a broadcast message at the top, or in your breakout room, then stop talking about the previous question and move on to the next question and discuss it together until the next question. Okay, so I will show you the flashcard. Are you ready to see the flashcard? Yes. Okay, so in breakout rooms, I want you to discuss, literally just for about 47.5 seconds, what's your first reaction to the picture I'm about to show you? What do you notice most about it? What adjectives come to your mind about this picture? Okay, so are you ready? Yes? Are you ready? Here's your flashcard, guys. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, a half, a quarter, 0. Can you see this? Turn it around. Can you see that? Yes, this is your flashcard. This is the picture, and this is it. Okay, guys, so you've got 47.5 seconds. In your breakout rooms now, I want you to discuss together what's your first reaction about this picture. What adjectives come to your mind? Okay, are you ready? Chris, can you open up the breakout rooms, please?
And off they go. And Glenn, you're going to be in one of them. Okay.
Well, yeah, oh dear.
But you can come back. You can come back.
Hello, everybody, again. Welcome back. So hopefully you saw some of these broadcast questions coming up at the top of your screen. The broadcast function is a great feature when students are in breakout rooms that you can just, broadcast a question. Okay, so some of the questions, let's see, I do want some hands up. So what was your first reaction to this picture? Can somebody put their hands up? If not, I'm going to nominate somebody. Chris, anybody? Can you see?
No hands up. Yeah, yeah. We've got somebody whose name is Admin.
Admin. Okay. Hello, Admin.
Hello. Can you hear
Hello.
me?
Hi. So, what was your first reaction to this picture when I showed you?
Okay, I'm not admin. I'm Agnieszka.
Hello, Agnieszka. Hi.
Hi. That they may be a bit rebellious.
Ooh, nice adjective, rebellious, and we get that in the chat box. Rebellious, great. Actually, well done. Yeah. Okay. I went into one breakout room where I was put into a breakout room, and somebody said, first adjective, ugly. Brilliant. Okay.
We actually had first similar reaction.
You had a similar reaction as well. Okay, nice. Now the next question was, imagine you're actually there in the picture with those two, and suddenly they ask you, or one of them asks you a question. Okay, what do you think that question might be? Let's choose. I'm going to choose somebody. The person I can see right now is Alexandra from Romania. I'm going to pick you, Alexandra. So what do you think is going to be the first question that they might ask you?
Well, we talked about several questions in the group, what else? Do you like my jackets? Do you want to go to the shopping mall with us? Do you like my hairstyle? Why are you laughing?
Yeah, why are you laughing at me? Okay, I think, do you like my jacket? It's a good question because, they are pretty hideous jackets. Great adjective, get that in on the chat box, hideous. Yep, well done, Alexandra. And the last question I asked you guys in the broadcast feature, or Chris did, was how would you react to this question? How would you react to them? So, Chris, can we find it? We've got some.
Yeah. Well, Ivona Grushka is up at the top of the list.
Hello, Ivona. Nice to see you.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Hi, everyone. What was the question? Sorry, Glenn, because I just, was in another room.
No problem. Yeah. You were
physical
focusing.
Breakout room.
Okay.
So how would you respond to, if one of these girls just turned around to you and asked you a question, how would you react?
How would I react? I would be a bit surprised because this question just appeared really spontaneously. So I think that was my reaction.
Okay, there you go. Good. Okay. Lisa Phillips says, what, Glenn? Retro chic. You have no taste. Yes, I am. I do apologize. Maybe it is rather retro. You're right, Lisa. Why not? We should be wearing this beautiful fashion statement, I guess. Okay, guys. So good stuff. Okay. Now moving on. Okay. We've done that. Time for your next flashcard. Okay, you ready for this one? Okay. Are you ready? Yep. Here we go. So 3, 2, 1. Here we go. This is your flashcard. Oh, okay. Look at that one. Okay, so imagine now that this picture is on a poster. Okay, this picture is on a poster. All right. What product item do you think is being publicized or advertised? Okay, and what would the slogan be? Okay, so imagine this picture is on a poster. What do you think is being publicized? Imagine what the slogan will be. If you want to quickly take a picture using your cameras or screenshot, you can. And then we're going back into the breakout rooms. I see people already typing, fantastic. But remember, this is free of speaking. So we're going to get you speaking and discussing these 2 questions in breakout rooms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chris, can we put them? Hello, everybody. Nice to see everybody.
There we go. We've got 46 in the room. I think that's everybody.
That's enough, yes. Okay, guys. So there you go. You saw some questions coming up as well. So let's have a look at this picture. What do you think is being publicized? Somebody please put your hands up and Chris will unmute you. What do you think is being publicized? What is the item being advertised?
Elaine's put her hand up again, as has
hello,
Ali.
Elaine.
Michelle
Hello.
as well. Michelle.
Okay.
Hi, Glenn.
Hello. So what
Hi.
do you think? Hi. What do you think, Elaine?
I know, I'm sure I will be wrong, but yeah, we were talking about this. I think it's the dog animal shelter.
Nice.
Wow.
Everybody focuses on the dog. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And to be honest, Elaine, there's no right or wrong answer. That's the joy of these free speaking activities.
Yeah.
Students to be as creative as possible. Okay.
True.
Michelle, as well, you put your hand up. What do you think's being advertised?
I think it could be a TV. To me,
Okay.
it looks like you're looking directly at TV. And
Apart from the
admiring.
dog.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Nice. I like it. All right. And if it was TV, then Michelle, if it was advertising, what would be the slogan?
Oh, I really don't know. I couldn't
Okay.
think of anything. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. Let's go back to Elaine then. Animal shelter. Did you have a slogan for that one?
I mean, I'm not so sure, but something like be kind and take one home. I don't know, something like
Okay,
that.
right. That's very nice. Yeah. Okay, good. Now, you saw a broadcast question come up by Chris, and that question was, imagine you are one of these people in the room, or somebody in this room, sorry, you are worried. Okay, what are some of the things you are worried about? Ivona, did you, because I can see you, Ivona, did you discuss that question?
Yeah, we just thought about some very negative things like another lockdown, maybe.
Well, that's topical. I love it. No, that's great. It's topical.
Okay, so maybe something like this one, or maybe I don't know, like the power cut, the electricity power cut, or internet access, because maybe they are just sitting on the sofa and watching Netflix with their dogs. Maybe.
Who knows? Exactly. Now I've actually done this lesson before in a face-to-face Teams class, and some of the students actually thought the dog was being very worried. Why am I in a room with these 2 ladies? Okay, and the dog was actually really scared. So it was really, good. So you could be the dog, you could be anybody in that room. Okay, now let's move on, guys. Great stuff, fantastic. We've already done that. Okay, so do we remember the 2 pictures? Of course, you can actually do this with more than just 2 pictures, but obviously we're pressed for time today. So this is the first picture. Here's the second picture, and we've got one more activity, guys, for you. So now imagine the story of their lives. Okay, imagine for both.
Wow, these are the same story. These are the same lady.
Oh, wait, Ivona. We can hear you. Yes. Imagine now that the 2 pictures are connected. Okay. Yes, and it's your job now to link those 2 pictures together. Create a story of their lives. So this is your last time, just for 2 minutes, guys, in breakout rooms. How are those 2 pictures connected? Over to you. Chris, are you ready? Okay, I think about 45, that looks good. So welcome back. That was your last time in breakout rooms, at least in my session. So how are those 2 pictures linked together? How are they connected? What's the story of their lives? So do we have a brave volunteer who's creative and imaginative and would like to tell us what you discussed? Obviously, we would have given you a lot longer if you were students, but of course, I need to finish soon. So quickly, have we got somebody?
No hands yet.
Oh dear.
Oh, yeah, we've got Agnieszka again.
Agnieszka.
Yeah. It's really good of her to be
Thank
so
you,
quick to
Agnieszka.
volunteer.
Agnieszka from Poland by the sounds of it. That's fantastic. Hello, Agnieszka.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Hi. So, how are those two pictures connected, Agnieszka? What's their story?
Basically, I really enjoyed the twist of of the change. So it's about a story about the change. They probably an older and younger sister. They were a bit wild during the adolescence, and now they values changed a lot. So they settled, maybe they buried their husbands, so they decided to move in together and get a dog to accompany them in watching their concerts.
Okay, all right, brilliant. Well, thank you very much. I'm just reading some of the comments here. Ivana says these are their mother-in-laws. Oh dear. Okay. Somebody said something about killed. Okay. Somebody. Oh dear. This is, yeah. Oh dear. This is quite morbid, but very nice. Okay. Maybe they are a couple. Too risky to talk about teenagers. Actually, it's usually the teenagers who suggest that one.
maybe a couple. Yeah.
Yeah. No. They've suggested that one before, and we've had other things as well. But yeah, no, great stuff. Thank you very much, guys. Well done. Good stuff. Basically, what I've done, I've created a handout with basically the kind of like bullet pointed lesson plans for those two activities I just showed you, the random Spinny question activity and of course the flashcard one. There's also a few others as well. They're mainly aimed for face-to-face lessons like a debate, and some other stuff as well, but by all means do have a look at that. Scan the QR code. If you don't have a QR code scanner, feel free to email me at standish.torin@inthouse.pl and I'll happily share with you my handout. Okay, guys? So thank you very much. And Chris, have we got time quickly for some questions?
Yeah, if anybody has any questions, we've got a couple of minutes.
Okay, just looking at the Richard Mason. Hello, Richard. Good to see you. There's a public health announcement for lockdown Christmas. Students are happy not to have, stay home this Christmas. I love it. Great stuff. Okay, any questions, anybody?
Valentine's curious if there is an actual slogan, but I think you mentioned earlier
that.
Of
course not. No, the joy, literally these are random flashcards taken from magazines, catalogs, you name it. And I think they are literally about 20, 30 years old. In fact, Richard Mason, you might recognize some of these flashcards. They've been sitting on the shelf here at IH for a long time. So no, there's no right and wrong answer. That's part of the joy of these activities, getting the students being creative as possible. And the key is you're not just saying, right, okay, guys, talk about this picture. You are scaffolding the activities into minute sub-stages and throwing these questions to get them keep talking basically as much as possible. All right. Oh dear, somebody's broken their microphone. Oh dear. Great, Yvonne. I'm glad you're going to try out the activity. So of course, guys, thank you so much for being there. And if you want to ask me any questions, feel free to email me. If you want the handout, that's fine. Okay, thank you.